Are you okay?
Like, why are you running into place? You're not going.
I forgot we were women.
You know.
Hello, welcome
Hi.
to the 22nd episode of the Unscripted Hour.
Welcome.
So,
Okay.
we asked ChatGPT.
Let's pretend we have original content, bro. Let's pretend that we're not plagiarizing content.
This is not plagiarizing.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, things we thought were normal but actually aren't.
Most of the time, Malika,
Okay.
you are the one conducting this whole thing, okay? Don't
You just
pretend like don't,
you started
don't put
and
pressure on us. Why are you putting pressure? Okay. Stalking.
You thought
It's not.
Depends on how.
No, stop. No. When I say stalking, I mean like social media stalking.
Yeah. Social media stalking is fine.
That is normal.
Yeah, that is normal.
I said something normal is like
Like
I thought
stalking
was-
people in real life, like
No.
following them to places
Like-
is not normal.
No. Some people are like, it's weird. No, I'm not saying that because like off the top of my head, you know, I've seen a lot of people be
Okay,
like,
I got one.
you know, when you go to their LinkedIn page or when you like too many photos on their Instagram or you know,
I got blocked
like-
on the podcast because of that.
see, you know, like leave too many like Insta
Yeah, I did
comments
think
on
that
their
was normal.
posts,
I
like
did.
stalk them like that, their highlights and everything. People would think that's weird, right? I thought it was normal to do that, you know, like
I thought it was normal.
especially if you're a girl and you follow me, I would, you know,
Yeah.
you know.
I get that. I have reminders of like little things that people tell me, you know, like someone told me that when their finals end, they want to post this one reel. So I set a reminder for the date that their finals end, and like, oh, she wanted to post this reel, and then I reminded her, and apparently that's not normal. People also make it weird when I'm like, I have Google Docs sometimes of people I like, little things about them, but that is only creepy if they don't like you back. You know what I mean? Like, I saw this video of this dude who posted, he was like, oh, my grandpa loved my grandma so much that he, like, kept a record of everything.
I saw that one.
And everyone was like, aw, so cute. I was like,
No, but when you said like, as in like romantically liking them, or just even, do you do that with friends too?
Sometimes, yeah.
And I don't think it's wrong. I don't think it's weird. It's fine. I do that too. Well, depends on the person, but like.
Do you have one for me?
No.
Do you have one for Maryam?
No, because like you.
Do you have one
Ooh. So we get replaced.
So she does.
So we got replaced,
We
y'all.
did.
We got replaced by a man.
You know how she doesn't text me at like midnight or whatever anymore.
can't.
She doesn't spam like her video as
I feel like
It's
I'm
not like I'm
standing
talking to
there.
you 24/7. Like, do you want to check our chat?
I feel like I'm standing there with a
Do
cup.
you wanna
like,
check our chat?
Begging her
I
just
think
5
so,
minutes.
Just because your chat is one-sided doesn't mean you don't text him.
Where's the part that it's not one-sided with you?
Where? But yeah, we're gonna cut that part out.
Absolutely not.
We are.
Absolutely.
We are.
Relatable content, but there are a lot of women there. They're man obsessed. You know. Actually, me too.
Stay obsessed
I
with your
am
man.
man obsessed.
If I was
I'm just
you,
scared
I wanna
to
be
contact
me
them.
too. Oh, something that I thought was weird, but it was actually normal, is like people slowly just like closing their friendship circle as when they get a partner. Like, I thought that was so weird. I was like, oh my god, you must be in an abusive relationship, whatever. Like, what do you mean you close off your friendship circle, or like your life just becomes mainly just this person? And now that I see it with one of my friends, like as it's happening, I'm kind of like, I do see how that's kind of more natural, especially for like introverts. I'm just like, oh, you would probably rather just stay in because your favorite person is just with you.
Yeah.
So
I feel like making time for your like really close friends, you know, even as you're an introvert, I feel like your close friends give you like this sense of you anyways, you know.
I mean that I no longer view it as something super negative. Now I view it more as natural, whereas before I thought it was weird.
Yeah.
Childhood beliefs, basically. Yeah, you thought that were normal as a kid. That you were normal as a kid. That were normal when you were a kid.
Are you okay?
I still don't understand what she said.
Have you ever had a dream? I'm trying so hard to like just sit here and be like, yes, Bahar, yes. I think at some point I heard her say, "Have you ever had a child?" I was like, "What?"
Childhood beliefs, things you thought that were normal when you were a child.
Right.
I used to think the moon would follow me everywhere I went.
Does it not?
No, it stays there.
No, I think it follows me. I think the moon doesn't follow you.
Okay, this is not Instagram where you just send someone a follow, right?
Swallowing a gum, you know, it will stay in your stomach for 7 years.
My mom would always say that. No, she would say it will
Why
stay
is
in your
that
stomach
such a-
forever.
Why is that such a
No.
global thing, though?
Right.
Why is it a global lie?
They just don't want you swallowing
Say
gums.
that carrots are good for your eyes.
They are though. They're not.
It was started during the famine so that people would eat
Oh.
less potatoes.
I just randomly, this happens so randomly, but sometimes I just want roasted vegetables. Like, I just roast those vegetables, put them in the oven, whatever you do with them. Put some olive oil, some spices, and it's just,
Things I thought that were weird when I was little that are actually normal is like going to the gym. I was like, why would you put your body through like extra movement for no, like,
oh,
what is this? Like, why are you running in place? You're not going. And now I run in place every morning. Every morning I run in place, guys, for like 3 hours. Oh, eating healthy. I thought that was really weird. Like, why would you ever willingly eat healthy?
Because I'm gonna read it out. Oh my.
I also like hand creams.
I love them, but I don't use them. I should use them a lot.
You should, because your hands are really rough.
Yeah. But like that's
Your hands
because I did something with them. Not something weird. It's gotten softer than it was like a few days ago though. So yeah.
Saying let's hang out soon, but never actually making plans.
I thought that was so weird whenever my parents did it, but now I do it all the time.
Right.
And I'd say it deliberately, fully knowing that I don't want to have it. Damn.
But like these days, when I actually say it to people, I mean it. You know.
Oh,
I don't think I use it to people that
It
I
has
actually mean it with, you know.
It has
girly pop.
it has
What?
holes.
Did you not see?
I didn't see it.
Girls get excited for 2 things:
Oh.
pockets and hand holes. Okay, show it, everyone.
Well, I don't know modern Arabic. Like if it doesn't have zir, zabar, stuff like the lines on the top and the bottom and like the oo thing, I can't read it. Manika would be like MLK,
Right.
and you kind of just have to know the word
Oh.
to like read the rest of it. They don't. The vowels are no longer written. That's why I can't read modern Arabic, but I can read Old Arabic because I was taught Old Arabic.
You know what I did?
Mm-hmm.
The one that I said, normal and abnormal stuff for children, like childhood stuff, right? And they gave me examples, chatgpt, right? And then I wrote for adults. And all these are low-key depressing. All of them are low-key depressing. It's like glorifying being busy, feeling guilty for resting.
No,
toxic job
can we talk about
loyalty.
this? Actually, I kind of really. Let's go.
Okay,
Start first one.
glorifying being busy.
Yeah.
I have such a strong hustle culture.
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
I just think people think that if you're busy, you have a lot to do.
You're like cooler somehow, you know?
Yeah. So that's why people.
But it's also what you're busy with. Busy does not always equate to being productive, whatever. And also, being super productive is not always great. Sometimes you're running in a hamster wheel. I feel like social life at our university is like that. When you're engaged in all these social things, you're running in a hamster wheel. The second you get out of the hamster wheel that is university, you're like, what did I do for 4 years?
Exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That is a very real thing.
And everyone is gone. Like, you're just like, where is everyone? Nowhere, apparently. Apparently they were on other wheels too, but you weren't. That was a really bad way of explaining that, but yeah.
Feeling guilty for resting.
I used to have this so strong.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking at you.
I think Maryam has like fixed that a lot in me. Maryam and like an old friend I used to have, they both kind of. I think I have it too much now. Sometimes when I relax, I let it go too long. I don't. When I restart, I'm like, that was a little too long. But I am a lot better at letting myself rest than I used to be.
I'm just saying, you know, the things we talk about, it's like good to have a good balance of everything, you know?
Yeah.
It's like feeling guilty for resting is sometimes okay. Like you can rest, of course, but resting for like long periods of time is just being lazy, you know?
You have to realize that before I met you, I was very much, even the type of content I was consuming, you have to realize everything that you consume, you are becoming what you consume. I would watch a lot of these things about these super successful people, only focusing on one facet of their life. So like Elon Musk drowned himself in work. No social life, no family, no nothing. Even financially took everything he had and put it in this company. So a lot of the content I was consuming, I was like, oh, so to be successful, I can't be happy for like the next 10 years. You know what I mean?
No, I kind of get it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of like the CEOs, I also have meeting with like really successful young CEOs sometimes in my job, right? And most of them are really difficult, like really particularly detailed. You know, like they're just so difficult to deal with. But you know what? You look at their achievements and you're like, oh, yeah, I see how you got them. You know, I see what it made you become. You know.
So much of what I think is influenced by my parents. And my parents, when I was growing up, were so set on this, like, sometimes you just need to cut all these other things out and then become successful, and then you can introduce it back in. And then in the middle of that, they realized they started, like, prioritizing happiness. And now they're big on balance.
Oh,
that just became depressing. I feel depressed now.
I don't think that was depressing.
I also had, that's why I said, it's not really depressing, it's just very realistic, you know?
I don't want to be unhappy for like 10 years just to be
no,
but
I'm not
filthy
unhappy.
rich.
Not unhappy.
Not
but like
filthy. Okay, you have to
very
understand.
hardworking. Like to a point where you like exhaust yourself, but like you know the reward is there. You know what I mean?
But
if you want to be successful, you cannot. It's not like an easy way, you know?
right, I know that. But like,
if finances were an issue for you at any point in your life, it feels more than worth it. To just spend a decade working so you never have to worry about money ever again. Like, that is a bargain for a lot of people. So I think for my parents, it was that way. I think they view this as like genuinely the best thing they could have done for themselves, because now they do whatever they want, and you compare them with people who came from the same caliber that they did. They don't have that luxury. My parents, anytime that they want, can be like, let's go to Japan, let's go do this. I'm depressed, let's just go to the mountains. Their friends in the town that they grew up with, in the place that they studied, they can't do that. So it feels worth it. And I think it is worth it. Of course, to us, half a decade is half our life. Half your life is a decade. So that feels like a long time, but it's not.
It's okay, Bahar. Life is not always about that. You don't have to be like always the one grinding and hustling.
You don't have to be the top 1%.
Yeah, you don't have to be top 1%.
I just tried to explain that, like, I thought that to get there, that's what I needed to do.
Yeah. What I craved the most since I've been like 17 to work. I really wanted to experience the 9 to 5 or like have an experience, job experience to put on my resume, right? So just experiencing that was low-key enough for me. Further in the future, maybe I can do my own thing, like open my own business or something like that. But right now, or even in the nearest like 5 years, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, because you need the experience and
Because
everything,
that too, and also like I feel so much pressure working, like making my own business, you know?
Yeah.
Like I feel like if I even fail one meeting,
Just one negative thing.
and that's
domino.
it. That's it. Like I feel like that's it, you know?
She just looks so sad. Can you chill out? This is not that depressing. It's not.
Why is it depressing?
I don't know.
Wow, talk. This is like this is an actual conversation, bro.
I don't know. I can't explain it.
I can't explain.
Okay,
I haven't got the words. Oh, can we play association at some point? Next episode,
Let's
we're playing
go.
association. Oh, okay.
What is it? How do you play it?
You seem so enthusiastic about this game to not know. Okay, let's finish this and then we'll play association.
Okay. Forcing yourself to keep every friendship.
Oh, I did that so hard. You don't need them. You don't need to, unfortunately.
Yeah. Being bad with money is just how it is, you know? I'm just bad with money, you know?
That's cute.
It's like my lifestyle, you know? I can't, you know? I have to.
No. And also, if you're playing into it, I feel like usually they're aware. They're completely aware. They're just making it into a joke because they don't want to think about it, or I think there are kids whose families are just rich and they don't really need to think about it, but I think
that's not a bad thing. You know?
I don't think it's the cute joke that they're making it out to be.
Yeah, but I feel like it's okay. You know, let them have it, because it's not like their parents don't have their back. You know, they have. They definitely have a savings account.
Yeah.
They definitely have.
They have trust fund.
Yeah, probably they're also working, you know.
What the heck is a trust fund? I hear it all the time and I
Okay.
still have no idea what it is.
Basically, a trust fund is when you're imagine that you're born into like Rockefeller's family.
Who are they?
Okay, Walt Disney's granddaughter.
Who is she?
Imagine you are Walt Disney's granddaughter.
Okay.
So,
But I'm not.
if you were, when you
Okay.
were born, there is a trust open for you from his massive amount of wealth. When you turn 25, you get a certain amount of money. Usually it's a big portion. It's like, depending on the family, it's like 1.2 million, 1.5 million dollars. And you get access to the trust, which is the wealth, accumulated wealth of your family. You get access to this $400 million. You still will need, like, imagine you want to buy a yacht for like 16 million. You're still gonna need like permission from certain other people, whatever. But this 1.5 million that you got at 25 or 18, usually it's 25, and access to this trust is what you call a trust fund.
But why is it called a trust? Why is it not just like a bank account?
Because you get access to the trust of your family with that wealth.
Smart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Believing you'll figure out taxes when you
What?
To be honest, I like anything document related with taxes freaks me out. I do 1099 forms, whatever. They freak me out every time. Every single time that I do them. I still don't know how to do my personal taxes.
I don't know what she's talking about, but okay.
Yeah.
Mysterious.
I'm trying to be mysterious. Oh my god. Thinking being mysterious is cool.
It's not.
No, it is still cool. To me, it's still
For
cool.
you.
No,
For
no,
her.
no, it can't
It
be cool
depends.
if you do it like naturally, kind
No,
of.
no,
you know?
yeah.
The person
Not
is,
just that, when you're
Yeah,
mysterious
yeah.
and actually cool.
Yeah.
I've met mysterious
Oh.
people who it turns out they were mysterious for a reason.
Oh
Girl.
my god.
Do you want me to be honest?
Can you whisper the name?
Bro.
I was like, he never talks to anyone. He's so like, whatever, like, got to figure him out. Maybe he doesn't talk because there isn't much to talk about. I'm sorry.
Oh, this is so real for me.
Okay.
Real for me. 'cause,
Say it.
I don't know if you guys know Bollywood. Do you guys know Bollywood?
You should
Yeah.
probably say it before you start explaining.
Oh, sorry. Bollywood is like
No,
oh,
the
I'm getting to the point, bro. Bollywood is like so nice. All of their movies are like amazing, especially their romance, like rom-coms, you know. So based on that, listen to me, right? This is my explanation. 15 years straight, I watched Bollywood, my whole entire childhood, right? So in my head, believing you'll meet someone naturally is very real for me, you know. Like, I just think
no,
that.
I think you were. I feel like that's realistic.
How are you
No,
supposed
based
to
on
do
my
that?
family, I'm not gonna meet someone naturally.
Oh.
I don't know. I believe that
No,
you could meet
listen,
someone naturally.
believing you'll meet someone naturally is like, it's like I'm gonna bump into them on the street.
Yeah.
They're gonna give me my book, and I'm
No,
gonna
no,
be
no,
like,
not like that. No, when I say naturally, I meant like in real life. I feel like you would meet them in like a third place.
You know,
You're
it's
not
like-
gonna meet them on Tinder
you
or
know,
like Instagram.
I'm gonna bump into them, and there's gonna be like a song in the background, and like our eyes gonna lock, and we're just.
I
Gonna,
don't
you know,
believe in
follow
love
at
at first
first
sight.
sight.
Yeah, I don't believe in that though.
I don't believe
so.
in that either. But
I
like, it was
believe-
nice when I believed in it.
I believe in intrigue and first interaction.
If love it, no, not love, just attraction at first sight.
See, I'm demisexual. Like every
You
time
are,
you say
and
this, I'm just
All
like,
the time. I'm like, how does that even work? Actually, I wish, Malika. I really wish. I really wish I was like that. And I'm, but I'm shallow. I'm shallow.
I'm
I'm
the
very
other day
shallow.
she literally said we were hanging out and she goes, Monica, this guy looks.
I'm so sorry. That's actually so mean. I'm sorry I thought about
No.
it. No, that's mean because like she likes him, you know.
I
Look,
do
she
like
did,
him.
she didn't look into
Who are
her
you
his
talking about?
looks, you know.
Actually,
With who else?
Okay.
you want me to be honest? Like he just feels like
But-
raw. Like he feels very like social. Shut up.
Are you eating sushi? Is this why is it wrong?
No. Like, but social interaction is so like strict. Like there's no like filtering and nothing. Like when I hold eye contact with you and Maryam, you know how like there's no like this social barrier thing. We don't have that. Do you guys know what I'm talking? Like if I look at someone's eyes for long enough, if they're like people who are not close to me, they'll look away. They'll like do like something. He doesn't do that. He's just like fully just.
Okay.
He just feels real in a way that a lot of people at this university do not.
Oh, that? Okay, I understand. Cause
Being an adult is just Googling how to do.
yes.
Now ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Crying.
What about it?
No, I thought it was normal when I was little. Crying that often is not normal.
No. Okay,
Crying
yeah.
is normal.
Crying at every little thing is not normal.
Okay, yeah.
Like showing emotion, like crying, is okay.
Oh.
Men out there, listen to us. It's okay.
Oh, something I thought
It's
I was
okay.
normal when I was little.
The way you said it.
It's okay.
When I was little, I thought that like recording yourself crying and like people who post themselves crying online, I didn't think anything of it. Right now, I'm like, you put your phone.
While you were crying and decided to take a photo.
You cut it. You trimmed, and you pressed
Yeah.
upload, and you waited for that little bar.
Oh my god, don't stretch it, bro. The awkward part is like crying, right? You're crying, and you like stop the and you're like,
you go and you
no, you're like kind of like just sniffling, right? You're sniffling, and you're like sniffling, right? You're like,
let me open.
no, not my good angle. And you just and you start
I don't
crying.
think they do that. To be fair.
I think it's kind of funny to think about. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, fair enough, you know?
No, that's what I used to think about, like lifestyle influencers who record themselves getting out of bed. Like they probably set up the camera
And then went back to bed to film them getting out of bed.
Okay, you know, I can understand that. I can understand that. They did
Really?
that. They did that, you know? I've never done that. Thank God. Thank God. I can't even say I've never done it. Ooh, thank God. But I think it's not a bad thing. It's actually, they've done it. You know, some people show what they haven't done. Like sit with a book in their chair, on their chair. I've never done that in my entire life. Okay, I've done that. I've done that.
Yeah.
Pretend they stretch every morning. You know? They have like, you know.
Oh, something I didn't think was normal when I was a kid that I think is normal because of Bahar is when people thought certain things about me and I wanted it to be true, or like I don't know, I would like play into that. After they said that,
okay, yeah.
I would start
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah,
even
yeah,
though
yeah,
it's
yeah,
not,
yeah, yeah,
I wasn't like that
yeah.
before they pointed it out.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
Yes.
Cut.
I'll cut it
Okay.
out.
Thinking a quick meeting is actually quick.
It's not.
I can meet up with people for like 30 minutes, an hour, if I have something planned immediately after.
For some reason, I'm like, oh, I don't want to meet you for only 30 minutes. I actually don't want to do that, you know?
Oh,
It's like, why
I'm
don't
fine
we,
with that.
you know?
Like me and Dorito usually only meet for 30 minutes.
Dorito?
Can I go? I need to go. 1 minute. I need to go.
Go on. Next topic.
Oh no, she took my phone. She took
Oh.
my phone. ChatGPT.
Okay. ChatGPT.
That's it, guys. We can't function on our own.
What happened?
I forgot my brother has basketball today, so I told him to go and get it.
Okay.
Oh.
Got it. Sit down. Continue.
Let me fix my belt.
Why do you need to fix your belt? It's not visible.
I know.
I thought both of you said balls. I was so confused. I was so confused. I heard her, right? I heard Bahar.
Yeah.
And I was like, why is she not reacting the way I was? And like, she was like, why aren't you fixing your ball? I was like,
When did Bahar buy balls?
You can buy balls. A lot of things were going in my head.
Oh, this guy, I don't know. This guy is crazy. Like, he just says the weirdest stuff ever. He's out freaking me every time I try to out freak him, and I'm not gonna win this challenge. I'm not gonna win this
Men cannot
challenge.
talk to women like that.
Men cannot be saying
You
that.
cannot say that.
No. A girl being overly sexual is okay. A guy being overly sexual is not okay.
No, listen. You can be overly sexual to your homies, like to your other
No,
male
not in
friends.
front
you
of
know?
me, to be honest.
No, no.
Like, if
Okay,
a guy I
can't-
like is overly sexual,
Yeah.
like not in front of you maybe, but like you know, you can joke around with them, you know, with your homies and be like just kind of like you know.
No, it depends.
funny. I would think my boyfriend is just straight.
Yeah, I would.
No,
yeah.
I'm fine with him doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not in front of me, love. Like,
That's what I'm saying. You know, with
get
your
out,
homies.
get a room.
I'm
Get a
saying with
room.
your homies, bro.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
The
am I
way
not his
that
homie?
the we talk,
yeah.
no man would date us if we. You know what I mean?
When people said time flies when I was little, I was like, no, it doesn't. You're just. I used to be. My mom would be like, no, it's just I didn't have time, and I'd be like, yeah, you did. She didn't have time, guys. She actually didn't have time. I don't have time right now. I get it.
No, I don't get it.
You wanna come with me? I get it.
I don't get it. I actually think time doesn't fly.
Thinking you'll easily make friends as an adult.
I do.
I used to make
Retaining.
friends easier.
I used
Right.
to think retaining
Retaining.
friends
Right.
was a lot easier.
Then-
Just for,
No,
Yeah.
when I used to be little, it was so much easier to make friends than making friends now.
Okay, well, when we were kids, it was just easier to make friends in general.
That's what I'm saying.
Because we were
you know,
kids.
Like,
No,
it's just-
for me, it was so hard to make friends when I was a kid.
yeah, you were in America.
No, that's not why. Like, I just felt wherever I went, everyone's cliques were already set up. Like, their friendship groups were solidified in stone. Thinking you'll finally have a dream job. Do you guys have dream jobs?
My dream job is
You don't
just-
want me to answer that question. You don't want me to.
No.
No. Oh. Down there.
Someone was like, someone in TikTok was like, having a dream job is having a no job, just being like rich.
No.
you
No.
know?
No.
Someone on TikTok said that. And
Having a dream is one of my dreams is to be in a position where I can choose any job I want and not look at the finances. You know? But not having a job is not a dream.
no, he means that when you are so rich and successful, you don't need a job. Like you don't like job is not a necessity for you. You don't need it. You
And
know?
that's not what people usually mean when they say their dream.
No,
is
but
to
like
have
it's a
job.
TikTok. It's a TikTok video. So this guy was like, "What dream job do you want?" And he was like, "I don't want a dream job. My dream is to have no job." You know, that's what he said.
Yeah. We got it.
Yeah.
We got it.
Believing promotions come from hard work.
I
I think it depends on the
50-50.
company.
you know.
50-50.
Thinking you'll feel confident in meetings. I think for me,
Depends.
mine was like, it's very hard for me to grasp that my friends do certain things. Like some of my friends that I hang out with, they're full stack engineers, and I'm just like, you though, like full stack engineers.
Oh, based on that, thinking people have one personalities.
I thought that was right. Nope, everyone has 50,000.
Yeah.
Thinking you'll be rich when you start working.
It takes time to make money.
No, I thought I could just buy whatever I want. But in reality, just like what I
Where
want
did it go?
changed.
Where did my money go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I didn't have money, for some reason I didn't have things to buy. Like everything that I wanted to buy was like stuff I really wanted, you know? And then now I buy like toilet paper and I'm like, I this summer, every single time,
she pays tuition, you know.
like every
I'm like-
single time I go to grocery store with maryam this summer, I was like, I'm buying toothpaste. I'm buying
Right.
a toothbrush. What is this?
Yeah.
Toilet paper. What the flip is a paper towel? Why do I need it? Why? I know what it is. I just don't. wanna
Yeah,
buy it.
they know you know what it is. Like,
Believing you'll never call your bank like your parents did.
oh, actually, the first time I've ever called a bank, I was so nervous. I thought I would go to jail. I genuinely was so nervous.
Thinking if you ignore a bill, it'll go away. When I was little, I thought if I ignored my problems for long enough, it would just
Oh, it's like mental health problems, you know.
yeah. Or if I go shopping and I just don't look
Oh,
at my
this
bank
one's for
account.
millennials. Mental health doesn't exist.
Oh, thinking lunch breaks are for eating.
Are they not?
Oh.
What
no,
do we
it's-
do in
oh.
lunch breaks?
You talk to people.
But we eat food and talk to people. So
Yeah,
we do
but
have a
it-
lunch break.
No, but like, listen, if you're working, imagine you're working in like a 9 to 5 office job, right?
Right.
And you have this just one thing you have to finish, you know,
Right.
before you go to your like lunch
Yeah.
break.
But if it's lunch break, then everyone else is having lunch break. Then why would I go
But it's your
to
task.
get it done?
But it's your task. And you
Oh, I
have to
can do it
submit
myself.
you know?
I don't have to.
No,
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
have to,
okay.
you have to submit it, you know? It's like
Right.
almost closed. And you're like, I don't want the pressure, so I'm like finishing it up on my lunch break.
Right.
That's what you mean.
Thinking you'll finally feel like an adult one day. Still waiting.
How does that happen?
It doesn't. I don't think you ever feel like an adult. I think you always feel like an imposter in your own body. And anyone who acts otherwise either had to grow up really fast, so comparatively they feel like an adult, or they just are stupid.
Yeah, I remember one of my friends, I was in like 9th grade, right?
Is this
9th grade. Fuck off, bro. Like, why do you know my friend group so well? I said 2 words. 9th grade.
Who else are you gonna talk about from 9th grade though?
I have actually so many people to talk about. From
Yeah,
9th
she
grade.
does. No, I just
Bahar, my whole friend group is in 9th grade.
yeah. Guys.
That's what I said.
Okay, go on. Your friend from 9th grade who is
I need to calm down emotionally. Give me 5 seconds.
Let's do a group breathe.
Hi.
Okay. Yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah. She was like, I need to make dinner. I was like, why do you need to make dinner? Don't your parents do that? You know? And she was like, no, I make breakfast for my sisters too. I was like, what?
She's the only child. Can you say?
What?
Can you tell that? Can you tell that she's the only child?
What? She's gonna need to clean my room, and I need to vacuum the house before my parents come home. I was so confused. I was like, what?
But you know, people like that just grow up really quickly. You know, that's just. I feel like that's good.
And imagine being like 9 years old and handling 3 children. They're like newly born, and you're your child yourself. How do you do that?
You gotta help your mom when you have triplets. Come on.
No, I'm not saying she shouldn't have done that.
Oh,
But I'm saying being a child herself, it was super hard for her. So
yeah,
she had no
obviously,
other choice.
obviously.
You know what I mean?
Thinking you'll start sleeping early when you're older.
No.
Actually, it went from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Yeah.
For me, it was 2 a.m. I always slept late.
I don't know. I think because my mom always would take my phone away from me, I would actually sleep on time. So I'd sleep at like 10, 11.
Okay, thinking your group chats will stay active forever. I never thought that. I never thought the grab.
I thought that though.
I've never been active in group chats.
And believe me, I'll just take a 10-minute nap. It's never 10 minutes.
Even in our group chat, when it's just like us, she's not really very active. Like she will send some stuff, but like she's not really.
Believing you'll make a budget and stick to it.
No.
Nope, not gonna happen. Believing you'll finally become a morning person.
I've never believed that.
I thought when
actually
I grew
never
up,
understood morning people.
You want me to be honest? Over the summer, I became a morning person.
That's good.
I don't understand that. I don't understand runners too.
Because you don't understand. If I'm a night person, I'm not a night person. I just don't sleep.
No,
Right.
I get that
That's
with
you.
you.
Yeah.
I get that with you. But like the thing is, I also don't understand like people who wake up early in the morning and go run, you know? That's very healthy for you. And I love that for you. Actually, people who run, they look so good. Like they look so fit and lean, you know?
Yeah.
I like good for you guys. But honestly, like whenever I wake up from I look like this. What's happening? Like, you know, I have to like wash my face, sit down for 30 minutes, drink some water, cool down, and you know, and then start my day. Run from the morning? Get out. Maybe like in the evening I can like, you know, do that.
No.
In the
You
evening?
don't run in the evening. That's
Oh.
not something that's done.
Why not? Oh, it's like
Why
it's
not?
Like, imagine a man.
Why not?
Imagine a man just like running in the.
I forgot we were women.
You know, imagine you run.
Yeah, we're not allowed to run at night. Sorry.
I came home on 8th of March and my mom went, "No one gave you flowers?"
Malika
My whole
yesterday,
productive.
she got mad at me for something. She acted mad for like 10, 15 minutes. Then I keep asking her, what did I do wrong? Like, I'm sorry, what happened?
I forgot.
Yeah. She's like, I forgot.
And then I got even more mad at you.
Yeah.
Why did I forget?
Yeah, because why did you forget? And I didn't let her be mad at me.
She like, turns to you.
What?
What did you do?
No, you don't understand. I felt like it was something where if she did it, she should have known that it would make me mad. So she should have.
What?
I feel like I was just sitting there and talking to her. Like, I don't feel like I did something wrong.
I remember it feeling where like immediately after I was like, did you realize like what you just did? I'm mad at you. And she was like, what did I do? And I remember that I felt because I felt she should know me well enough to know that what she did would have hurt me. I don't remember what she did, but I do remember that like you don't even know what you did wrong, and that makes me mad.
This is how women feel when and they yeah.
I think this is how
Oh
guys
my
feel.
God. This is how guys feel. Yeah, this is how guys we're feeling what guys feel right now.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I don't think I can ever do that. Like, I don't think I can like point at my husband and be like, "Do you know what you did?" He says, "I am so sorry. It's my fault." And you're like, "What did you do? Tell me. What do you think is the fault? What do you think is the conclusion of the issue here?" And he's like, "This is. I'm just in the wrong, you know. Like I shouldn't have said."
I feel like
what
I would be
said."
scared to do that with a guy, though. To be honest, I'd be like, you wouldn't love me.
I feel like I do that just because I'm bored.
You would do that.
I feel like I'll fuck with him. Like I feel like I just, you know,
Yeah.
it's feeling a little too boring
Nice.
right now, you know? Like, it's
I mean,
too quiet. It's too quiet. I need to...
It's too peaceful.
Yeah. I need to make chaos, you know? You know?
Thinking skincare routines are just for fun.
I never thought.
No,
that.
thinking like 9-step skincare routines would be the reason I have a clear skin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
there is no way that, like, the 30-step skincare routine is what is getting you clear skin. It is the 3-step one that is, like...
I don't think your face needs that much chemicals and that much stuff.
Thinking people naturally make plans. To be honest, I feel like this is going to be more
I don't know.
intense after university, because I feel right now we all have like a communal space.
Yeah.
We all go to university.
Yeah.
When that is over and you actively have to start being like, Thursday at 5.
Yeah.
This is what I...
Oh, that's exactly when all of you have different jobs, different places.
It has to become a lot more active.
Yeah. Like having a career, having a personal life is kind of hard.
Thinking you'll just figure it out as an adult.
Does that ever happen?
No.
Okay.
I don't...
I mean, we're not like that much of an adult,
yeah,
you
we're
know.
not.
We still have time for that. But
Thinking you'll finally like drinking plain water. I never thought that. I
love water.
Disgusting.
What?
I don't like water.
You guys don't like? I drink. I just want to drink water all the time. That's all I want. I don't want.
This is an unpopular opinion.
Water.
I prefer sparkling water.
That's acid. That's pure
I don't
acid
like-
that
I
you're
don't like water.
consuming.
I don't
That's
like water.
just
I like
crazy.
sparkling water compared to like just still water.
I
You
just
call
like
still water.
I just like water, but it has to be a little warm. I don't like it cold. It has to be warm, but not too hot. And I just like water. Water.
Oh, mine is like when I was thinking that the stuff I put off for later I'll actually do. Like I have been doing some
I mean,
things
you
for years.
actually do them, you know.
Not
You
stuff
did
that has no
like
deadline. Not
last
stuff that has
time.
no
Oh,
Yeah. When it doesn't have a deadline.
Wait, they immediately went.
Yeah.
Believing multivitamins will fix everything.
Oh, I don't think I ever. No, I did take vitamins, but
It's so hard to stay consistent with pills, you know, for some reason for me.
I hate
Thinking your
myself.
boss knows what they're doing. They don't. I know, because sometimes I'm the boss and I don't know what. Maryam still has this because she didn't say anything.
I don't know. I don't think I communicate with my manager, and he knows what he's doing.
Okay.
He knows what he's doing. I swear to God, he's so slay. I don't know if there is like this. I'm saying slay because that's his personality. He's like a Gen Z millennial. Have you ever seen a manager like that? He sends me cowboy emojis as like congratulations. I'm like, what is this? Who does that?
Believing work-life balance
That's
is
good,
real. More like work. Then think about work while trying to have a life. This is so real. Anyone who works, if you ask them stuff in their free time, they will start complaining about work, talking about work, or talking about how they want to work or they don't want to work. That's it. Did you guys notice? I'm sorry. This isn't an attack at you. It was actually at but it's not.
No, it's relatable to a lot of people who work. And
Yeah.
you know what? Oh my God, I love to even say this. Relatable for people who work. It's like, about
She said it
myself.
on purpose because
When
she
I-
knows I can't relate.
When
I never said that. I never
You
said that. I didn't even
You
mean
said
it that way.
No, you said that.
No, but when
no,
I-
you said
Peter,
that.
what is this behavior?
I think it depends on the job though, because like some jobs I've had, I don't make them my entire personality. Like when I worked in a Pan-Asian restaurant, I did not make that my entire personality. When I was writing essays, I made that like a quarter of my personality, but not fully.
I was working for HR. I didn't make that my personality. I realized really quick that people hate HR.
No matter what, you're not gonna be like, I'm working for the KKK.
What? What is the joke?
Do you know what the KKK is?
I don't.
If I knew,
But
I
I've
would
heard
tell
it,
you.
and I know it's something cult related, so I found it
Klan.
funny.
It's like,
Oh,
it's like racist.
calculated. Oh, okay.
What?
Clan is with a C.
Too bad. It's
No,
not.
but clan is with a C. No, clan is with a C.
Oh, I think it's Ku Klux Klan or something.
Girl.
I'm gonna.
Listen, if you got the name super correct, it would have been a little awkward. Are you a member?
Ku Klux Klan. An
Well, why is it-
American Protestant-led Christian extremist white supremacist far-right hate group. It was founded in 1865. Here's the link where you can join.
What?
This
this is why my friend who's like super into cyber, he's like, stop Googling things. Like Mac has like control search where you can Google and the results like generally will come up. Just do that. And I'm just like, what are you Googling? Why?
Can't you use like incognito? And
No, that still stays in your internet provider's access. But that doesn't, and it pisses me off that he knows that. Thank you for coming to the 22nd episode of the Unscripted Hour. We hope you have an amazing whatever day it is for you. Stay weird.
Stay weird. Bye bye.